Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. Now today I want to do something a little bit different than usual and show you my new wrap I've made for my trailer. Now if you guys have been around and been watching all my videos on the channel, just want to say thank you, and you've probably already seen how this trailer design will look because of my new profile picture. So here it is. I thought it looked pretty good on this trailer. I've been taking it out a couple times and going out to Baja map and just riding around with my new truck, pulling it, and taking this Baja buggy out a couple times. You guys have seen the Baja buggy video, and if you haven't, I will put it at the end of this video to show you how it looks and the tune for it and everything. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means a lot to me, and it really helps the channel out. Recently, we have passed 100 subscribers, and I'm hoping to hit 200 soon. And thank you guys very much for helping me hit that goal. And we are going to Baja Spot. Alright, now that we are here, I plan to try and race around a little bit and show you guys how well the buggy can perform. Oh, look, this might take my spot I usually take. Let's get right here, get our buggy out, four-wheel drive, and get into it a little bit. Let's see if anybody's here to race. There's someone. They just took off, though. Alright, we'll go. I mean, this thing can absorb the jumps really well. It jumps good. It goes fast. It's set up pretty nice. There is one difference in this one and the video I have at the very end, which is I've swapped it to diesel. It pushes out way more horsepower, making it to where it goes faster. The gear tuning is changed. It's not stock gear tunes. But it absorbs the jumps pretty well. I do have air control on. You guys don't have to have it on, but I prefer to have it on during the Baja races and stuff. That way, if I were to go sideways, I can correct it. But as you can see, it lands smooth, and it jumps really well. It gets the job done, and I'm pretty happy with it. That's a pretty fast dirt bike. I've seen several dirt bikes on here, but not any that fast. He was holding on pretty well there for a while. I've got something I would like to do eventually for you guys. Maybe something special. Have like a day where I just play games that you guys recommend. So feel free to put down in the comments what your game is that you like to play that you would like me to try out at some point, and I'll give it a look. Mobile games are the most preferable. But I'd just like to play some of the games you guys play, see if I like it, and if I do, I'll probably make more videos on them. Also, I've got a question for you guys. If I were to make another build in Offroad Outlaws, what should that build be on? Like, what type of vehicle and stuff? I do not have the membership, sadly, but if you guys have a build recommendation and a vehicle to build it on, please let me know down in the comments, and I can try and do that as well. So, as you guys saw that lap, it was a pretty fast lap for this thing. Not many people used it for a long time, and then all of a sudden it just became popular right out the gate. Whenever it became popular, I'll be honest with you, that's whenever I bought it and started tuning it and stuff. And it seemed to work amazingly well. And the tire size, if I were to put them down to 0.5 on front and rear, it would work even better. It'd go faster and stuff. But I just didn't want to have it look unrealistic, so I kept it the size it is. I think the rear is 1.2 and the front is 0.8. And so it works out really well. I think the setup is pretty nice that I've got. I'm personally a big fan of the 2nd gen Dodge that has come out in the game. I thought it looked pretty good. I can show you the setup on that here in a second. So let's get to the garage. Alright guys, so now that we are back at the garage, I will be showing you my setup on this truck. Now in upgrades I've got everything maxed out except for the weight. The weight doesn't really seem to do anything except for bring the value of your truck up. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I've also put the turbo in. I mean, you could put the blower in, have the hood cut out, but I'm not a big fan of that on this truck. To customize, I had this wheel put on it. I thought the wheel looked pretty nice. I put it on metallic, like the grayish color that they had it on at first for front and rear. I did not put the bead-locks on. Didn't think it would look too good with it. I don't know. Also, I added the antenna right here in the front, making it look like an actual antenna. And so, now with that, let's go to tuning. The front is Solid Axle Pro along with the rear. And the width is 0.05. Dampening, 2,780. Shocks and shock size don't really matter. But I prefer mine being on the 2 and then the size being at 1.9. Stiffness, 8,700. Travel, maxed out. And it's basically the same setup here in the rear. It really does help it out and stuff. Put the shocks to the same as the front. And there we have it. The wheels are 1.2. And the width is also 1.2. Rim size as well is 1.2. Now the gear tuning. First gear is 4.0. It seems a little bit crazy and excessive, but it gets it going fast out the gate. And then there's 2.3, 1.6, 1.2, 0.9, and for low gear just a 0.8. It works really well. The flex on it seems to be pretty nice as well. I wish it were a little bit more, but it can do pretty good. The tires in the back lifts up at about 26. It's still on there. 27, it's lifted up. But the front comes off at about 29 to 30. 31, you can really start to tell it's off the ground. So it does pretty well. I thought it looked pretty good too. And if you guys did not know this or not, but paint, I have it on just the matte. But if you go to decals, you can grab a shape, just any shape you want, max out the size on it, and then hit, here, let me show you right quick. If I were to grab this, make it as big as I can, choose the color I want, hit the star, and it'll make it be a glossy. So I can make it be glossy blue, I can make it be glossy green, yellow, etc. And it's that simple. And if you guys like the video, please let me know by hitting that like button down below. It lets me know if you guys like this content or if you would prefer something else. And if while you're down there, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. It means a lot and it helps me out. Thank you guys again for coming out and watching, and I hope to see you guys in the next one.